Bonjour. Salut. Hello. Yeah, I said that I wasn't gonna post any more videos after the previous video. But, this is a video that I really wanted to do. I hope you guys are interested in this. So I'm gonna try my best not to bore all of you to death. Okay, yeah. In this video, what you've seen before you, this is on the monitor from my computer, and what you're looking at is a roundabout. This roundabout is in Kilgore, Texas. I'm on Google Maps on my computer, and I want to talk about this roundabout, and I'm going to compare this roundabout with a roundabout somewhere in France. Okay, let me get right into this. Okay, this roundabout is not a very good one. As you can clearly see on some of the roads that meet at this roundabout is what I'm trying to say is some of these roads, these roads that meet at this roundabout, they all have stop signs. Okay. Show you the stop sign at this road that I am on. There it is. Let me go zoom in here. Okay. Okay, there's the stop sign. Okay. And all these roads that meet at this roundabout all have stop signs. Okay. That's right, they all have stop signs. So I'm not going to show you all the roads. So all these roads that meet at this roundabout, they all have stop signs. And as you can clearly see at the circular island, show all of you this, is a keep right sign. Something that you see at a divided highway. Or in British English, a divided highway is known as a dual carriageway. And also in French, it is known as divisé autoroute. So, yeah. Okay, as you can clearly see, there's a road that runs next to this roundabout. And okay, there's a yield sign, but also to foreign viewers who are viewing this video, to someone in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay, this is a yield sign to those countries, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. This is known as a giveaway sign. So that's a giveaway sign to Aussie, a Kiwi, and a Brit. So in North America is known as yield. Okay. So yeah. I can show you the layout of this roundabout. Okay, This road that connects to this roundabout, it goes right here, and you have some yield slash give way signs, or cédez le passage in French, where you just stop and give way to traffic at this road that runs next to the roundabout. Okay, stop signs at every road that meet at this roundabout. I have to say, the setup is all wrong at this roundabout, and it is. It's all wrong. And also at the approach of all these roads that meet up at this roundabout in Kilgore, Texas. Okay, the speed limit sign there. Okay. Okay, speed limit 35 miles per hour. That's an imperial speed limit. Okay, in metric that would be 55 kilometers per hour. Okay. And at this approach at this roundabout, there's no roundabout guide sign, and there's no roundabout warning sign to warn motorists that there's a roundabout up ahead. So all you got at the approach is, just a sign that points to a road that leads to a city and to a major highway or motorway, autoroute, or autobahn. So that's all you got there. So I'll just show this to you again and just move on here. We'll put in focus here. So that's what you got at some of these roads at the approach at the roundabout. Some of these roads are city streets, and they don't have no roundabout warning sign and no roundabout guide sign that shows all the name of the streets that all meet at this roundabout. And yeah, like I said before, there's a road that just runs alongside the roundabout. And also at this roundabout, okay, this roundabout here in Kilgore, Texas, which I'm viewing at on Google Maps, it is treated like a four-way intersection. So in other countries, and also in other parts of the U.S., okay, when you drive through a roundabout, roundabouts have yield signs slash give way signs, or cédez le passage. I'm going to say give way. Roundabouts have give way signs at every road that meets at it. And okay, well, I almost sneezed here. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, when you approach a roundabout, and if there's nothing coming, you just drive on through. But if there's something coming, a car coming or any type of vehicle coming, you stop and you give way and let that vehicle pass. Then after let that vehicle pass, just let that vehicle go through the roundabout as you're giving way to it. After you give way to the vehicle and it passes through, and everything's all clear, you just drive on through. Well, you can't do this at this roundabout. So therefore, you just treat it like a four-way intersection. You treat it like a four-way intersection because that's the law. Okay, you stop at you stop at a stop sign at this roundabout. You look both ways, then you just drive on through. That is incorrect. That makes no sense. To anybody who lives, in another country, Europe or Asia, Australia, or any country in the world, to a person like that from those countries outside of America, this makes no sense, and it doesn't. And plus, the maintenance on this roundabout doesn't look good, as you can clearly see. There's cracks. You know, the road looks all beat up. Cracks, potholes. They've been filled up. You know, this is the U.S. We don't invest in infrastructure. We let our infrastructure just crumble. Um, Joe Biden's doing something about this, but I think he's not doing enough. I don't know. So the road around the roundabout looks really bad. Poor maintenance. You know, There's some road works people there. So the day changes as I click and go around this roundabout. And by the way, I go through this roundabout to go to a barber shop to get a haircut. So when I go to the barber shop in Kilgore, Texas to get a haircut, I had to go through this roundabout. So this roundabout is crap. This roundabout is complete another crap. It's really bad. It's just garbage. It just looks like a meteor from outer space just hit it and destroyed it. It is bad. It is bad. Okay, before I show show off a roundabout in France for the comparison to this one, I'm going to show you some signs that this that every road that meets at this roundabout don't have at their approach. So here they are. Okay, here I am at a roundabout at Saint Sever du Terroir, which is in France. Okay. Okay, at this roundabout, you have give way signs at every approach. I'll just show you one of them. Show you all the give way signs or yield signs. Get this in focus. Okay. Okay. This is a give way sign or yield sign. It doesn't have yield or give way on it. It's blank. And it has a text underneath it that says Cedez le passage, which is French for yield. Okay. Every giveaway sign at every approach of every road that meet at this roundabout, they all have the same give way signs. And you see arrows pointing to the right to tell motorists to keep right and follow the arrow through the roundabout. Okay. Then you have signs tell you where these roads go to. And all these roads have every sign that tells you where they go. And also at every approach at this roundabout, you have, zoom in here, you have a roundabout sign up ahead. So roundabout signs at every, so roundabout ahead signs at every road that goes to this roundabout. These roads have them. Give way signs at the end of every road that meet at this roundabout. So everything's correct. There's no roundabout directional sign after the roundabout ahead sign, so that's lacking. So it's near, this roundabout is very close to 100%. It's missing the roundabout guide sign, but you know it had, but every road that has a roundabout ahead sign and give way signs at every approach of every road is correct. You see the road is kind of beat up you see one of these roads are beat up at this roundabout, but you know, France invests in their infrastructure compared to the US. So give way signs, arrows pointing that are posted at the circular island that guide motorists through the roundabout. So that's correct. So you know, so this roundabout is almost close to 100%, but it's missing the roundabout symbol sign that should be aimed at every road as they are posted on the circular island in the middle of the roundabout. So this roundabout has everything that the roundabout in Kilgore, Texas doesn't have. And there's no road that runs alongside the roundabout like the one in Kilgore, Texas. Okay, so I can't give this roundabout a 10 out of 10. I'll just give it like a score of, I say about 8 or 9, 10 out of, I say 8 or 9 out of 10. That's what I'll give the score for this roundabout. So it's a decent roundabout, traditional. So yeah. Okay. This is the layout of the roundabout in Kilgore, Texas. As you can clearly see, you got a lot of roads that 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 all meet at it. Okay, you got State Highway 135, Commerce Street, Industrial Boulevard. It merges with State Highway 135, um, Loop 101, Russ Street, and okay, Russ Street, South Russ Street. And here's the road that runs alongside the roundabout. That will be Houston Street mixed in with Industrial Boulevard. So you can clearly see that, yeah, the roundabout, if you look at it on Google Maps, the roundabout doesn't look that great. It's a mess. Stop signs at the end of every road at the roundabout. No giveaway signs. Every road that meet at this roundabout, they don't have giveaway signs or yield signs or cédez le passage. Just stop signs. So not a very good roundabout that's put together. And also, in the US, in some parts of the US, I live in Texas, a roundabout is known as a traffic circle. I think it's called that in other parts of the US. Some people, some parts of the US call them roundabouts. Others call them traffic circles. So, wow. Yeah. So this is the layout of the roundabout in Kilgore, Texas. Okay, this is a layout of a roundabout in Le Havre, France, which is in the northwestern part of France, which is in the Normandy region. So this roundabout, I'm not gonna say roundabout, but the layout of this roundabout looks normal. As you can clearly see, it doesn't have a road that doesn't run alongside it, like you saw at the roundabout in Kilgore, Texas. So yeah, drop this man here. Okay. Speaking of Le Havre, Normandy. Yeah, I've been here. Been to this city. Beautiful city. Went there in 2017. Okay. Cédez le passage. That's the yield sign or giveaway sign. Okay. Yeah. It would be nice to drive through a roundabout like this instead of the one in Kilgore, Texas. Yeah. But I can't have this. I can have this. So, I gotta face facts that, I'm gonna be driving through something like this. And I hope it's gonna be temporary. So I hope I don't hang around with Billy Bob all my life. So, I want to hang out with Francois. not Billy Bob. So so it looks like I'm gonna be stuck with Billy Bob here. So, what score should I give this roundabout here in Kilgore, Texas? Okay. It has one giveaway sign you can see right there at that road. The rest of them have stop signs. No roundabout sign up ahead. No roundabout guide sign. So I'm going to give this roundabout a score of, I say, 4 out of 10, or maybe I'll go lower. 1 out of 10. I don't know. Because, I'm looking at this roundabout. This roundabout is bad. It sucks. And it does. So, yeah, even though some of the roundabouts look good, and the signs at them make sense, even though those roundabouts in countries like France and other countries in Europe, even though they look great, I got to say, looking at France, yeah, France has some terrible drivers, but they're bad. And someone told me, "Oh, don't move to France. France is a mess." So I'm not gonna listen to those people. I'm just gonna go there anyway and see it for myself. Well, anyway, this roundabout looks decent, and there's a lot of them in France and other countries in Europe. They look decent as well. But yeah, there's a roundabout in Paris that's really bad. It's called the Arc de Triomphe. Hope I'm saying this right. It's a roundabout, and it's a roundabout, but it's kind of chaotic and pretty bad. Bienvenue en Paris. Here it is, Arc de Triomphe. This thing is intimidating and chaotic. Now, I saw some videos of this thing on YouTube. It's chaotic. It's a mess. But I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to say all roundabouts in France and other countries are great. Some are nightmarish. And it is what it is. So you gotta squeeze in and fight your way through this thing. So yeah. So if I'm in France, I'm not going near this thing. Period. Might go through this on a Sunday, but not on other days. Especially on Saturdays. But look at this way. At least this piece of shit is way better than the Arc de Triomphe in Paris or Gay Palais. So that's my roundabout comparison. So that's all I gotta say in this video. Au revoir.